Crucial critics. Gotta say us first, man. We back, YouTube. We back, bro. You know what it is. You know how we giving it up, man. It's your boy Rob.
It's your boy Tim, man. What's happening?
And it's your boy Rome.
Yeah, man, we back, bro. Hey, that press conference was so fire, bro. I love that, man. That press conference was fire, man. Tank and Frank, bro. I like that, bro. We got a couple of takes on it, man, but hey, that was a badass press. That Tank is the I don't care what nobody say, bro. That dude is the face of boxing, man. We got some points we gonna tap in on. So wrong, man. Go ahead and tap in on how you think the arrival went first.
So as far as the arrival, man, I looked at it from a standpoint like it was a little sketchy to me that Tank, conveniently all of a sudden was upset about the promotion for the fight. Like how you wait the week of the fight to be upset about the promotion of the fight. Then all of a sudden, we see this dude, getting his road work in. Nothing wrong with that. But you in a whole sauna suit on fight week, bro. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's sketchy. That's sketchy behavior. But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? He's at least showing dedication to the fight. He's taking Frank serious. He may be saying one thing in front of the cameras, but behind the scene, he's taking it dead serious. But at the same time, I hope it's just not too much of a struggle for him to make the weight because I don't want to see a ruined product. So as far as the arrival goes, I like the way that Frank kind of commanded the stage, during Tank's absence, and he kind of like was soaking it in, and everything. So man, I enjoyed seeing like I say, Frank on that stage for the first time, and as far as Tank's team, they did what they could in his absence, but
Right.
you can only do so much without Tank Davis being there. But Calvin Ford did a good job of mediating,
Right, right,
what he
right,
could
right.
and everything.
For
But
sure.
as far as that goes, man, like I said, I would call that I would edge that rival, of course, towards for Frank because Tank wasn't there. But yeah.
For sure, for sure. Tim, what you got, bro?
Man, that was a good press conference, bro. I
No, more
definitely
the
like
arrival. We talking about
the
the
rival.
arrival on it. Yeah, the arrival.
Okay, okay, okay. I mean, you got to give it to Frank. Tank ain't show up.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean,
Shit.
that is
Plain and
easy to
simple.
call to me. I
Plain and
mean,
simple. So what about the
yeah,
excuse
man. I
that Tank gave
mean,
though?
he
What about
ain't
the
show up.
excuse?
Uh, he bluffing, man. I mean, to me, I mean, look, they were saying like they had one of the biggest gates, like they sold what 14 million or something like that on the gate.
14.4 or something like that.
So you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing PBC all down my Instagram. I follow them, but I've been seeing the fight week list. I mean, I've been seeing the fight everywhere on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Instagram. So like Ron said, you said the promotion was trash, but then we see you jogging. You know what I'm saying? So what that's about? One of the two things: either you taking Frank real serious, or you struggling to make weight.
Come on,
One of the
talk
two.
talk about it. Talk about it, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's one of the two. Either you taking them serious, or you struggling to make weight. Cause uh, you just don't miss no grand arrival. Um, but I did want to bring that up too. That like this fight ain't got nothing to do with the other. But I know Earl was there. You know what happened last time we didn't see Earl on the first was all access. The first all access with Terrence Crawford. He had his girlfriend and his mama on there. He didn't even have
Right,
himself on
right,
there. And
right,
it seemed like he struggled to make weight. Of course
right.
he didn't come out to say that, but from what I
It looked
seen
like
with
he
my own
struggled to
two
make weight.
eyes,
Yeah, it was
you know what I'm
definitely
saying?
speculated. You know what I'm saying?
So that's kind of where I'm going with it. When they start missing out on certain things when they get close to the fight, I feel like something ain't going on. How they want it to be, or something is a little off. I'm just putting it out there, man. That just from what I've seen, with him running and my, just me putting two and two together. Common sense, I don't have. Of course, we don't have no inside information. Just that's just like saying
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
somebody missed work, bro. Somebody missed work, bro. But you see them. Uh, I mean, somebody missed their job. They call in to their job, but uh, they at the drugstore. they at the store buying some of them Azo pills, man, and that week at work they had a drug test. What you think they going on?
Come on now,
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about it.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody know what them Azo pills is for. Well, at least they thought they worked back in the gap, man, to get that.
for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? To get that out your system. So that's what you don't just miss for nothing. That's what I'm saying. So
Nah,
go
nah,
ahead,
that's the
Rob. Go ahead, do your thing.
nah, man. I'm finna, man. I concur with y'all, bro. Everything y'all said, bro. It's nothing else need to be said for me, man. Frank, hands down. You can't even because everything, Tank was a no show, so you can't give him nothing for that. That actually to me was a black eye to the sport for him not showing up, bro. You supposed to be the face of boxing, and you don't show up for events and stuff, man. So I didn't, which I don't take no. I ain't gonna say it's no black eye. I ain't gonna even go that far. It wasn't that bad, but you got to be a better professional, bro, and show up, And like I said, if it was because of the weight and all of that, people don't like to mention it, bro. Them dudes know. Frank know if you struggling to make weight. He know that, bro. So you gonna try to psych the fans out probably, but you ain't gonna be able to get in his head. And he know why you in there, So, but next, moving on, man. What y'all think about the talking points that they was coming with? What y'all think about? What you think about that, Ron? The talking points, not just the talking that they had going on.
As far as the press conference goes.
Yeah, yeah. Before the press conference.
Okay, so talking points. One of the good talking points that I caught that kind of slipped after rewatching. Um, Frank kind of brought up something that me and Tim and you as well just alluded to. Like he said, with Tank missing those grand arrivals, he mentioned. He said, "Man, we haven't seen too much of you. That's because you've been working, man. You've been working your ass off. You've been working hard." So I think that was a little. He was alluding to the possibility of him struggling to make the weight. And I don't think I think Frank tries to play it smooth. He doesn't want to let say too much. He tries to take the Derrick James approach. Pretty much like Tim would say a F when it comes down to Derrick James at press conferences. I think Frank said just a little bit, what I'm saying, like subliminal message, what I'm saying, put that out there to try to let Tank know, man, you're alluding to certain things that you feel like you know about me, but I know something too, sort of like what you said, Rob. If you're struggling, these fighters know. So a key point that lets me know that Tank is leaving no stone unturned for this fight is the point that Earl brought up. Tank has been getting into it with multiple of Frank's sparring partners. You know what I'm saying? So, and one of them is the guy who they said gave Tank some hell a couple years ago. He was one of Frank's main sparring partner, and that's why Tank kept reiterating that he's a bum, he's a bum, he's a bum. Can't think of the guy's name right now, but I say that to say that lets me know that Tank is just definitely dialed in. He's dialed in on what they're working on, the what he may have struggled on with either Frank or struggled with Frank's sparring partner, and I think he may be cleaning up mistakes. That's one thing that you have to give Tank credit for. He's gonna clean up on his mistakes. You know what I'm saying? He adjusts very well. So, um, talking as far as those are like the main two that I feel like I kind of keyed in on because it kind of gives me more insight on how the fight might possibly look or at least what's going on in the fighter's mind outside of just the shit talk. But yeah, that's all I got for that one as far as talking points go.
What you got, Tim? Man, what caught your eye, bro? What you was looking at or listening to? I would say.
What caught my eye was when Tank brought up the water, telling Frank, I can drink water, you can't. And I know it go back to I just said earlier, what I'm saying, he was running, what I'm saying, so it could be that it could be hard for him to make the weight. I know I just said that, but then he at the press conference drinking water. He's saying you can't, and it makes me wonder, I wonder is he coming in the fight, I wonder if he gonna come in the fight
Hey, repeat that, Tim. You broke up.
over 130,
You broke up a second ago.
35. And the reason why I think he would do it is because Frank need to fight before more than Tank do. Uh, okay. My bad. So what I was saying was is that what got me thinking is that when Tank showed Frank the water and was like, I can drink this. You can't drink no water right now. Basically, alluding it's hard for Frank to make the weight. But I know what I said earlier was that Tank missed that press conference because he was outside running and now he drinking water. So in my mind, I'm wondering, is Tank gonna come in over 135? You know, just by him, saying, "Oh, I'm drinking water, I'm good." I wonder if Tank gonna be comfortable just paying a little bit of extra money coming in a little bit overweight. I wouldn't be surprised. And the reason why I wouldn't be surprised is because Tank the draw. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like Frank about to Frank gonna fight Tank because he want that bag. Let's be real, Tank the bag right now. So even if he did come in overweight, he probably paid a little fine. He probably pay Frank a little, extra million or two. You know what I'm saying? Main thing that I caught, uh, you know, the other thing is I think Tank taking the best out of Tank. Everybody ain't seen the best. Calvin Ford is more serious. He Tank doing his weight.
Nah, my boy having a technical difficulty problems over there, man. But yeah, pretty much he was alluding to, he wouldn't be surprised if Tank come in overweight because look like Tank struggling, man, and Tank is clearly the A side in this fight. So if if Frank came over, Tank would pull out because Tank don't need Frank. Frank need Tank more than Tank need him. So Frank would much probably take a little couple extra dollars, man, to keep this fight. But in the other side, he's saying Tank wouldn't do that. If, if those was reversed, if Frank came overweight, he gonna have to drain himself to lose that weight, or it ain't no fight. And he pretty much saying he don't see that happening with Frank because Tank is the big dog, so he see
Right.
pretty much Frank taking that fight. Frank gonna take them 200, 300,000, whatever. And
Take the
Tyrone
bag,
kicking.
man. Take the bag.
Yep, Tyrone, there you go. He back, man. Go ahead, Tim. Finish up.
Yeah. Now I just was saying that, like you was reiterating, is that if Tank come in overweight, man, it's really not gonna matter too much. I think Frank's still gonna take the fight just because I think Frank got this. Probably this is, I ain't gonna say probably, this Frank biggest payday, man, and he'll take the fight and just make some extra money. They probably negotiate. Tank got to pay him an extra million or two. And I think Frank is really I think Tank in this camp is really taking this fight serious. So I wouldn't surprise me if he came in overweight to get an advantage. And we all know, bro, that Tank don't really care about no belts. So that ain't really no thing to me with him. Um, Calvin Ford, he been saying, bro, I want Frank to come with it because I want him to bring the best out of Tank. I ain't even seen the best out of Tank yet. So it make me feel like them boys really trying to, they coming in to win this fight. You know what I'm saying? It's not no, BS fight. I really feel like they think Frank got something, but you know, they of course they feel like Tank gonna win, but they know this not gonna be an easy fight.
Right,
So,
right, right.
but I
So
wouldn't be surprised if he come in overweight though.
So
yeah, Rome,
I
you
want
had a
to ask
little.
y'all.
We
Go
talked
ahead.
off air. Cut back
Yeah,
in. No, we talked off air. I want you to cut back in. You know what I'm talking about. We talked about the weight thing and Frank. About the negotiations. You was talking about that. We talked about that.
I
What you
got you.
think? What you think about that? Chime in on that part.
So as far as the weight goes, man, my only thing with that, the possibility of the weight thing being the issue. I don't think Earl would let his fighter get taken advantage of in that regard. Not saying that they will walk away from the fight because they don't have that type of leverage, but it would be a black eye on the sport if Tank had to get a replacement opponent if they threatened to. I think the water tactics from Tank is more of head games from a personal standpoint because I think he's trying to dispel the notion that he was trying to cut weight. So he's trying to show Frank like maybe the run did do him good and he cut the extra pound or two and he's back on track to make weight. So he was showing I can constantly drink water now. Like are you still fasting? You still you know what I'm saying? You still can't. You still got diet restrictions or whatever. I'm on pace. You know what I'm saying? So it probably just more so head games. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not too sure though, but I think more so that was just Tank trying to pry, trying to push buttons, trying to draw wedges in between the Frank Martin camp. And as far as specifically the weight though, the only reason I think that Tank wouldn't go that route, like say they renegotiated the weigh-in,
There you
and
go. That's
Tank
what I want. That's the
and
part I
Tank
want you to talk in
and
on right
Tank
there.
was to say, hey, I'm not gonna make 135, man. It's not gonna be a title fight. Let's weigh in at 138. I don't think I think Tank is a real stickler when it comes down to fighting at a fair weight for him. You know what I'm saying? And at 135 fighters. So I think he's not going to give anybody a physical advantage over him needlessly, because you're already dealing with a guy who's bigger than you. So unless the thing that happens is if Tank really does want to lose the belt, if Tank does want to lose the belt, then what happens is he doesn't make weight, he loses the belt on the scale. It's on the title can only be transferred if Frank Martin wins. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I like I said, I could be wrong, but I don't think Tank would go that route because I think Spence and them would actually try to put like a hydration clause on Tank or negotiate one somewhat to make it a fair rehydration.
So
So
my question to you is though, with that, my question to you is though, to me, bro, they don't have no leverage to do that. Even
and that
even if
that that's
even
true
if
though. But I'm saying what replacement opponent would be pleasing to people at this last minute, like the week of the fight, like it's days from the fight.
But I think
Pitbull
Tank can.
Cruz.
Nah, he ain't gonna be. He ain't gonna feel in that
I
fast.
know what I'm
He's
saying
at
is
he's
because
at
he already he
140.
already obligated to fight on another card. I know they changed Crawford
Yeah,
court,
and he's fighting
but
at 140 now.
what I'm saying is this
Well,
why I'm
Tank can get
saying
anybody though. He can get anybody and sell him.
this why I'm saying it
In
though.
in in 2 days short
Why
notice?
do you think
I'm pretty sure.
do y'all think that Frank is gonna walk away from that life changing money? I don't see it happening, bro.
No,
I
I
don't.
don't see
I'm
it
no. I'm
either.
not. I'm not saying walk away. I'm saying if they break contract, they can renegotiate. That's how
They
it works. That's
they
how it
can.
works.
I'm not disputing that they can't. What I'm saying is that
No, I never said they would walk away.
Frank there for the money. I mean, he might be there for the belt and all that, but we know Frank is there for the money. He not walking away from that fight, bro. I
No,
just don't
I
see it
don't.
happening.
I don't think that he would walk away from the fight at all. Honestly, I just don't see his team letting him get taken advantage of. Like that was the issue with the Shakur Stevenson fight, a fight that they walked away from because they felt like it wasn't right for him, and the Tank fight was a possibility in the future. That was a fight that they actually walked away from, and
He
it,
said he
we
walked away because of the money though.
Because the money
right
is what I'm saying. I
that
think,
I
bro,
get that. I get that,
bro.
but I'm saying that's them not letting the fighter being taken advantage of is what I'm saying. All the same,
Man, you
it's
think
Nah,
my
I think
nah
it's a difference, bro. That money talk bullshit walk, man.
nah. I say it because the same. I look at this situation with Tank with Ryan. Ryan could have stepped away from the fight. He needed Tank, so he took everything Tank wanted.
Nah,
yeah,
He
Rob,
knew
that's
he
check this
needed.
true.
out. Rob, check this
That's true.
out. You
But he
ain't even
went
got.
into it.
What
He
about?
went into it knowing though. He went into that knowing. You know what I'm
Check,
Because he
saying?
knew
Like
he couldn't pass up the Tank
check
fight. He
this
knew he
out.
couldn't
Check
pass up
this
the
I
Tank
out.
fight.
got you.
Check.
I
I'm
got
finna,
you.
I'm finna, I'm finna throw one out there that's going, bro. Ryan go out seeing Devin Haney. Why Devin Haney ain't walk away? Devin Haney a bigger name than Tank Davis. I mean, than Frank Martin. Why Devin Haney ain't walk away from Ryan?
Yeah, he needed Ryan. He needed that. He needed
Right.
Ryan.
He
He needed
wanted
that.
the check,
Yeah,
bro. I'm
the money.
telling
I
you.
get that.
Yeah.
I get that. But that's my thing. And this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying from as far as Frank Martin team goes. Earl Spence just basically got hustled by Bud in negotiations. We
Hmm.
just seen what Ryan Garcia just hustled the Haneys in negotiation. I don't see them throwing Frank out there to get hustled like that and get done bad. I just don't see it. I'm not saying they will walk away from the fight. I'm saying it will be a firm negotiation on the end. That way they feel like it's fair. It's some kind of a clause or
But
something put in there.
you think Tank would let them put some kind of man, I think Tank hold all the cards. So it's more of if Tank even if Tank so say they want a firm negotiation and Tank decline it, what you think they're gonna do?
Talk about Frank and them.
Yeah. If
I mean,
Tank
you. I
decline
mean,
they
you.
offer.
You renegotiate till y'all find a sweet spot. You know what I'm saying? Or a compromise, a fair
But
compromise.
what if Tank telling you is this what it is? I'm gonna pay you the little fine because they ain't
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
that will
They
come down to them. Do they feel the reward is worth the risk on their end, and that may be something that that they feel suitable. Like we can beat them anyway, but I just don't see it just being all out some without like maybe compensation would be something that they would go for. Frank gets more money. You know what I'm saying? And that may very well be the way that they go about it. But I'm just saying as far as them just like telling them this is a take it or leave it off. I'm not giving you nothing extra. I'm gonna come in
no, he
whatever
gonna give
our way.
him the extra is gonna be the money.
Yeah, I can see that as a compromise as long as Frank agrees to it.
Yeah, I
I can
mean,
see that as a
because
compromise.
it's you can put anybody in there with Pitbull Cruz was a throw in a fill in fight for Tank.
I get that, but that was weeks from the fight. We talking days.
Bro, this
We
is
talking
Tank
days.
though. Frank
I
Frank
understand,
is not
Rob. This is what I'm saying, Rob. So how many
part of
guys
the
you
promotion. It's Tank.
hold on? How many guys that's on weight to make 135 or 138 right now? Just ready to go, ready to fight Tank.
It can be somebody on the undercard that we don't that's all they got to do is fill in. That's all it needs to fill in. They're gonna keep a fill in around.
I get that, but that's a black eye, bro. I don't think Tank that stupid for a few pounds. I don't think he
I
that
mean,
stupid.
I
Tank
mean, bro, it ain't a black.
what
It
he
ain't a black
missed
eye
weight
for nobody
before.
else that did it. It ain't a black eye for
Like he
nobody else that
no
did it.
Tank missed weight before. Yeah.
No,
And
I get
he
that.
lost
I get
his
that.
belt on the scales before.
I
But
get
but
that. I
here's the
understand that.
thing.
So
Who
if
here's here
you can't say it's not possible.
This what
who's
I mean
Frank
by a
Martin
black
without
eye.
Tank Davis? Who's Frank Martin?
I'm not arguing who's the bigger star. That's not the conversation. I'm saying it's a black eye because if you've been a stickler about weight and everything fair and drug testing and all this shit up until this point, now you manipulating weight, bro. You
Bro,
pulling
you
some
know we
Canelo
can't
Alvarez shit.
but
What?
he manipulated you see what he doing with Devin Haney and Ryan. He clearly taking up for Ryan and the world know Ryan cheated. The
I
proof is
get
there
that.
that Ryan
I
cheated.
get that.
I
So
just think
clearly he
I get that.
I,
I feel like he bullshitting on that because he just hating on Haney.
I'm gonna keep it real too. I think yeah, it might be a black eye of people that really care about boxing, but they is more casuals than people that really care. And I think that if you throw whoever in, it's bro Tank Davis fighting this weekend. They don't
Yeah, I know that the
like
drawing
whoever
power is
else the
tank.
other
The
person.
draw,
They don't really for the
yeah,
most part.
yeah, the drawing power is definitely tank. Yeah, I'm not arguing
man,
that
because you will
point.
have some people, Frank his name up. He didn't been everywhere. So if it was to happen, people would be disappointed, but it's still gonna do what it wants to do
Yeah,
because it's Tank.
people gonna
So
come to see
not
Tank just to see Tank knock somebody out. They'll take that. I
yeah.
get that.
So they
But but
gonna
that but that'll be
take that.
most
So
of the casuals.
it's
That'll be most of the casuals that'll go that route.
But shit, the
yeah.
casuals is the ones that
Well,
make
shit,
that,
we see what the
casual.
casuals do now.
Yeah, them boys the ones that
Yeah,
push it. You know what I'm
what they did
saying?
with
So I
Ryan,
get
dog.
what you
Them
saying. I get
casuals,
what you saying, T.
they
But
see what they doing
I
with
just,
Ryan.
yeah, I get what you saying, T. I just think that, bro, they the casual fans is honestly, which we don't. I mean, don't nobody really like it, but they the ones who really the ones that push boxing over the top, bro. And if Tank Davis can be fighting a cardboard box, cause they gonna go watch it. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying. So that's why I really think like Frank in the
Man, next
bond,
to
even
the
if he
man.
do come in overweight.
I'm gonna say it like this for me, and you know what I'm saying. And go back to the original conversation. I feel like just to put it out there, I feel like Tank did win the press conference. If we didn't mention that already, you know what I'm saying. But I'm saying it just like this. If Tank pulls some bullshit like that, that just confirmed to me everything I've been saying about him. He don't want to fight certain fighters. That's just how I'm gonna look at it. He pulls some shit like that. He just doesn't want to fight certain fighters, and it reiterates everything I feel about him. He's scared of certain styles. I'm gonna say it just like that. I'm not gonna say don't want. He's scared of certain styles. That's how I look at it. That's how I'm gonna look. I would have no other choice but to for you
Right.
to do all of that shit, all this talking. You do this my shit. I'm the big all this, and then you do some shit like that with your weight or whatever to try to gain some kind of advantage or corrupt the fight. That's some scary shit. That's scary.
Yeah, I just what it is, bro. I just don't see him like you've been saying. He's so, but he's not gonna be at a. So I don't see him if he know he gonna struggle to get them last 2 pounds off. I just don't see him doing whatever it takes to get them pounds off. I think he's gonna look at it like Brian did. I'm not gonna deplete myself where I'm coming in the fight week to make this weight. So I really believe, I just think, Tank has got the Frank. I mean, Tank got that Floyd Mayweather mentality when it comes to that stuff. They like the upper hand on everything. So that's why I believe if he was to miss weight, he would miss weight, and like you said, I think it will be some renegotiating with the contract. I do believe that, but I think it's gonna be more on the side of money. It'll be, instead of giving you, to make the fight happen, man, it'll be more of a we'll give you $1 million. I think it'll be something like that. It'll get close to $1 million to make. Which I'm with you though. If I was Frank, bro, I'd step out. If I was Frank, because this is the biggest fight. If Frank think he can win, this is the
Right.
biggest fight of your life, bro. Don't gamble like Devin did,
My life.
trying to trying to
Don't
put
go
yourself again.
and don't go out like Earl did. Don't do all that making all these concessions and shit, you know what I'm saying, for somebody who's trying to get the upper hand or who's clearly trying to get the upper hand on you. That's just how I'm
Say that
looking at it. But
broke up a little bit.
I
Say
said,
that
and
again,
don't
Ron.
go out like. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I was just saying, like, I feel you on that 100%, and I'm saying, like, don't go out like Earl did, trying to make concessions for somebody, and you giving up any chance you have of winning or whatever. As far as leverage, you making them comfortable, you making them confident. You know what I'm saying? Going into a big fight with you, when he's been
Right.
trying to do everything to ruin your confidence. I feel like if he beats you all across the board before y'all step into the ring, it spells doom for you. It's how I'm looking at it.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. He beat you. Yeah, he beat you outside the ring. What's gonna make somebody think different that he won't beat you in the ring and he probably knock you out. And we finna get one though. What y'all on the next part of it? The Earl stepping in, man, and doing a little talking forward with Tank and him and Leonard and him and Derek James. What y'all think about that? What you think about
Don't
that?
say Rob. We ain't gonna give him that much, man. We gonna give him another video to cook on that one,
Okay,
man.
bet. That's a bet. That's a bet.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
so, all right.
sir.
So at the end, what y'all think of? Oh man, what y'all think about the physical part of it? Or you want to say that one too, Tim? No, no,
Uh,
no, no. We'll talk about that. This is part of the press conference. What y'all think about the physical part of it?
Oh, as far as the flinch wise or whatever, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say this, man.
And
Like,
Tank putting his hand all in Frank's face, and he's not touching him, but he's just pointing in his face and stuff.
right. Man, I look at it like Frank come off non-confrontational. So if he would have acted out of character and got all super ultra aggressive, it kind of would have been out of character for Frank, and I think that kind of would have played into Gervonta's hand. So a flinch, anybody flinching from a professional boxer that's known for knocking somebody out is a natural human response, man. And it ain't like Frank jumped and braced himself. He definitely flinched, but he came back with a punch over the top or attempted to. You know what I'm saying? Like buck back at him. So I off the camera, like Tim said, me personally, I would have pushed the shit out of Tank. You know what I'm saying? I'd have pushed the fuck out of his ass. You know what I'm saying? That's me though. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't like I said. It ain't like he just jumped backwards and screamed and no shit like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
so. I mean, people gonna try to make the Tankamaniac's gonna make big out of anything he do. Man, he
What
could
you
have
call her?
he
What you call her?
the Tankamaniacs, man. He could have shitted on the goddamn stage, and everybody would have been, "Oh man, you see the way he took it?" Like it's just, it's like Lil Wayne fans, bro. He could do no wrong. So
Right.
I mean, he won the press conference because he showed his ass. He performed. He did his thing, antagonized everybody, and I love that part about it. But as far as the flinch part, man, I don't take too much in there. They got to get in the ring.
For sure. What you think, Tim? What you got, bro?
man, I agree with. anything wrong said, man. I mean, I agree with everything, bro. I just like you said, man. I would have pushed the hell out of him, just for playing with me like that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it wasn't really nothing to take. I think Tank won it just by talking. But as far as like physicality, and it wasn't real physical. You know what I'm saying? It was more talking. I seen more physical uh, press conferences. You know what I'm saying? That's what really made me think. That's what really got me thinking. Like this ain't really nothing serious. This just Tank trying to get in Frank head because he ain't touch him. Last time he fought Roland and a couple other guys, he pushed them off the stage and he was pointing at them boys' faces and touching them and pointing in their face. And so it wasn't really nothing that serious to me. Uh, I think they got respect for each other and the camps got respect for each other. So I just think it was just Tank trying to antagonize him. I don't think it was nothing serious.
For sure, for sure. Who y'all think won the thing?
Oh, Tank for sure.
Who y'all, just for the
Tank
people,
hands down.
hands down, bro. Tank hands down, man.
Every time
And
Derrick James go up there, you gotta you gotta subtract two letter grades from whatever side he on.
they
Come
need to
on,
put
man.
that.
You starting off in the negatives, man. You starting off in the negatives once he go
So
up
what
there,
you
bro.
say, man? Or is it just me, man? I mean, I ain't. I know Derrick James was a boxer, though, man. That boy seemed like he be needing that closed caption up there sometimes, right?
Man, look, man, that boy speak fluent James Tony.
We out, man.